Next chapter, it will take approximate more than 3 weeks. So be ready. More than 3 weeks is needed for this chapter. In school, they will finish in 2 to 3 days maximum, every school. But actually, the type of question needed to be done is much more. Much more chapter questions has to be done. First NCERT, all 12 questions are there in NCERT, 12 plus 2, 14 questions of NCERT. Should be each and every question should be clear to you. Apart from that, there are multiple different types of questions are there, and every question is different from each other. You have to use many of the concept in that. Trigonometry also we are using. We are using congruency also. We are using similarity also. And the last year, all the concepts also we are using. So first circles, we will revise the earlier concepts. So whatever the things you have learned last year. Theorems, only theorems, what you have learned last year. Here there are only two theorems and very easy theorems. But earlier chapter, last year. So we have learned if two arcs subtend equal angles at the center, then two arcs are equal in length. Same thing has happened. Instead of arc, if you take a chord also, the two chords are also equal. So if you take a circle, in that this arc and this arc, they subtends equal angle at the center. So the angle made by them at the center, this is theta 1 and this is theta 2. So if theta 1 is equal to theta 2, then AB arc and CD arc are equal. AB arc and CD arcs are equal. Or chords. Chord AB is equal to chord CD. If you join this. If you join these two endpoints, then this is chord CD and this is chord AB. They will be equal to each other. Remember this one?
Yes, ma'am.
And the converse will be?
If two equal angles are subtended at the center, then the chords will be equal.
If two chords
If the two
are
chords are
equal.
equal, then
The two chords are equal, then they subtends equal angle at the center. Right? If two chords are equal, then they subtends equal angles at the center. Then if AB is equal to CD from the same picture, same figure, then theta 1 is equal to theta 2. Clear these two? Actually 4. These are 4 theorems. How?
Arcs and chords.
Arcs and
Chord
chords separately. For arcs separately and chords separately. Then third one about the chords. Perpendicular from the chord. Perpendicular from center on chord. What is this one? Further? Perpendicular from the center on the chord is?
Not equal in length.
bisects the chord.
Perpendicular from the center. OP is perpendicular to AB. Then
AP is equals to PB.
it will bisect the chord. Perpendicular from center on chord bisects the chord. If OP perpendicular to AB, then AP is equal to PB. And the same converse also. If a line from the center bisects the chord, then that line is perpendicular. If AP is equal to PB, OP drawn from the center and then bisects the chord, that is if AP is equal to PB, then OP will be always perpendicular. Earlier have you written? All earlier have you written?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Do faster then.
Ma'am, little up, like if two arcs and between that what's written?
Chord.
Chord.
Ma'am, construction is easy, no, ma'am.
Yeah, it's nothing. Only 2 questions. Half part of construction gone. Similarity of triangles gone. Yes.
Ma'am, arc is like AB and CD and chord is like
Chord is a line inside. A and C, B joining the points. The straight line joining A and B is a chord. And AB is a part of circumference, curved part.
okay. Ma'am.
The next one is equal chords are at equal distance from the center. That means if the 2 chords are equal, then their distance from the center, perpendicular distance from the center will be equal. And the opposite is also true. If the 2 chords are at equal distance from the center, then they are equal. If these are the 2 chords from the center, if they are equal, AB and CD are the 2 chords are equal. If AB is equal to CD, then their perpendicular distance, that is OP and OQ. OP is equal to OQ. Reverse is also true. If two chords are equidistant from center, then they are equal in length. If OP is equal to OQ, then AB is equal to CD. Done. Angle subtended by an arc at center is double the angle subtended by same arc at any point on the circle. Angle property. So this is the arc subtends this angle at the center, and it subtends A, Q, B, O, P. Angle AOB is twice of angle APB. If this is x, this is 2x. Angles in same segment are equal. So that means this is a circle, this arc. If we join this, this is one of the segment. Angle made by this segment, that means endpoints of this segment. Here, it makes this angle here. So these two angles are in the same segment, major segment. They are equal. They are made by same arc AB. Same arc AB makes the angle APB and AQB. So APB angle and AQB angles are equal. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary.
Ma'am, angle subtended by the diameter is 90.
Angle in a semicircle is 90, right? Angle in a semicircle is 90. Or angle subtended by the diameter is 90. I'm coming in 2 minutes, write it down, everything.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I had just got disconnected because the laptop got shut down.
Already all the question, all the properties, 9 properties that you have learned last year. 10th one, that is angle in a semicircle is 90. So this is the diameter, this is the center. If this makes the angle, then this is obviously 90. AB is the diameter. Then angle APB is always 90. So these are the properties we have learned last year. The basic properties of circles. Now the tangent, this chapter, we have to learn tangents. Tangent property.
Ma'am, can you scroll a little up?
Clear? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this chapter, we are learning tangent property. Now what is tangent? This is a circle. If a line touches a circle at only one point, any line which touches the circle exactly at one point, then that line is called tangent. If a line touches circle at only one point, then that line is called tangent. And what this line is called? Secant. It is called secant. A chord when extended outside. The chord, this is a chord or a line which touches the circle at 2 points. Then that line is called a secant. Another line which touches the only 1 point, then that line is called tangent. Okay. Now property of the tangent. First property. The tangent touches a point. That point is called point of contact of tangent. Point of contact of a tangent. Now property tells that radius at the point of contact, is always perpendicular to the tangent. So if we draw the here radius, so that means line joining that point of contact and the center is the radius at the point of contact. So this radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. The radius at the point of contact, that means a line joining the center and the point of contact, will be always perpendicular to the tangent. Clear? Radius at the point of contact is always perpendicular to the tangent. We have to prove this as well. Now how to prove this? This is a circle. This is a tangent, center, O, P, this is line L. So we have to draw, to prove this, we have to draw two more lines which touches the tangent and the circle, center of the circle. This is point Q, this is point R. This is, we will take it as Q dash. And this point we will consider as R dash. Okay? First listen. Here is a concept needed. It is not straightforward. So this point of contacts of those tangents with the circumference we will take as Q dash and R dash. Now this is OP, is we will consider as a radius R. Then OQ dash is also R and OR dash is also R, because these are the radii of the circles. Clear? Now if you compare OP, OQ and OR, which is the shorter one? Shortest?
OP.
OP is the shortest, right? We have to show that. Now any line and a point outside the line, what is the shortest distance between these two?
Perpendicular.
It's always a distance. When we are counting the distance of this point from this line, we don't count this diagonal distance. We count it the perpendicular distance. When we count distance of this point from the line, how we count it? We draw the perpendicular and we draw the perpendicular distance, right? So if the shortest, and that is the shortest distance between a point and the line. So that means there is a theorem, Euclid's theorem, geometry theorem is there. A line and the point, the shortest distance between the point and the line is the perpendicular distance. Now what we have to prove it here? From O and the line L, What is the shortest distance? Is the shortest distance is always the perpendicular distance. And we have to prove OP is the shortest distance. So therefore we can tell that shortest distance between the center and the line is always a perpendicular distance. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So that is conceptually we are writing. Mathematical statements is very less. So given is L is a tangent, touches the circle at point P. To prove OP perpendicular to L, construction, take any 2 points Q and R on tangent. Join them to center. And then proof. Let OP is equal to OQ is equal to OQ dash and OR dash is equal to radius of circle, radii. Right? Now what is OQ distance? OQ is equal to OQ dash plus QQ dash. OQ is what? OQ dash plus Q dash Q.
Yeah.
So this is equal to OQ dash is R plus QQ dash. So therefore, here OQ is greater than R. So therefore, OQ is greater than R because OQ is R plus QQ dash. So in R, something when we add, then only we'll get this distance. So that means OQ distance is greater than R.
Yes.
Similarly, OR is equal to OR dash plus R dash R. So that means R plus R dash R. So here also OR is greater than small r. So this means OP is smaller than OQ. OP is smaller than OR also. So therefore, OP is shortest distance between tangent and center of the circle. And we know that the shortest distance between a point and a line is always perpendicular distance. Therefore, OP perpendicular to L. Clear?
Yes,
Ma'am,
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Mithun?
but last time we proved it by Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras theorem. This is we have proved by Pythagoras theorem. We have proved the perpendicular distance is the shortest distance. Now here we are using shortest distance is a perpendicular distance.
But you can use Pythagoras theorem, ma'am.
But there is anything, yeah, that can be. But we for using Pythagoras theorem, where we know that it is 90. We are proving it is 90, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So if it is 90 known, then we can prove.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Here we
actually,
don't know it is 90. We have to prove it is 90.
ma'am, after this we have to prove Pythagoras theorem, right?
Why we use this one? That's what we have done, whatever we want to prove.
Can you scroll a little more above?
Ma'am, actually, why do you even need to prove? Like looking at the picture itself, we know that it's perpendicular, right?
How you know this? I have drawn that perpendicular. I have written that perpendicular. We don't know. We have to show that it is perpendicular. In the beginning only I have written that it is perpendicular, but it is not there.
Go down, please.
भेज दिए.
Ma'am, can you scroll down a little?
Please scroll down a minute.
Ma'am, how much marks is for tomorrow's test? Ma'am,
It's 25.
Ma'am, can you repeat the tomorrow's test questions just for
Okay.
confirmation?
Second and third exercise of sixth chapter.
Sixth NCERT, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm in class
Okay.
time, right?
This class timing 7 o'clock.
I'm doing right.
Aren't we having science tomorrow?
No, it is Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, which exercise again? 6
6.2 and 6.3.
आज नया पनीर है देखो
Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The next one is the next property. From an external point, that is a point which is outside the circle, that is we call as external point. From that point, two tangents can be drawn. From an external point, two tangents can be drawn, and those two lengths of those two tangents are always equal. From anywhere on the circle, if you consider this as a circle, consider it is not. So this is one, and this is the second tangent can be drawn. This is a point P, this is a center O, this is a point of contact. At one point of a contact it is, this is A, and this is a point of contact B. So from P, there are two tangents can be drawn, that is PA and PB. So length of PA and PB are always equal. From an external point, two tangents can be drawn to a circle. Two tangents are drawn, not can be, are drawn to a circle. Lengths of those two tangents are equal. Lengths of those tangents are equal. So we have to prove this one also.
That's the next theorem, right?
This is the next theorem. So what is given here? PA and PB are two tangents drawn to a circle with center O. To prove PA is equal to PB. And this theorem is always asked for 4 marks. And you will laugh after some time. Construction. Join OA and OB.
Ma'am, is it by congruency, ma'am?
Yes. OA and OB we have to join. So we know that is.
why is it given 4 marks if it's that small?
That's what I told you. You will laugh after some time. It is there. Every year they have asked this for 4 marks. And join OB. Okay. Now proof. OAP, angle OAP is equal to angle OBP is equal to 90. Reason is tangent property. Okay, we have to prove congruency between OAP and OBP. We have this angle 90, two angles 90. OA and OB are equal. Reason?
Say radii.
Radii
Radius.
of the circle, radius of the circle, both are the radii, and OP is common. So by which criteria two triangles are congruent?
SCS.
Ah,
No, ma'am.
And RHS.
RHS. Right angle, side, and hypotenuse are equal. So therefore, these two triangles are congruent by RHS, and therefore by CPCT, PA is equal to PB. That's it.
Ma'am, for so much for 4 marks.
All that's the explanation.
Then in triangle OAP and triangle OBP, OA is equal to OB, radii. OAP angle is equal to angle OBP, both 90 degrees, and OP is equal to PO common. Therefore, triangle AOP is congruent to triangle BOP by RHS congruency. And therefore, AP is equal to BP CPCT. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. The proving. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a second, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Now you can see here the same question is asked. This is 2016 question paper. Prove that the lengths of the tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. For how many marks? D, section D, 4 marks each. This is 2016 paper. This is 2017. Prove that the lengths of the two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. How many marks? Section D, 4 marks. 2018 paper. Here, prove that the lengths of the tangent from an external point to a circle are equal. This is for 3 marks. Last year they have not asked. This year I need to find out. I have not searched.
Ma'am, how do they segregate the marks to so much? Like a 4 mark.
This is a proof of any theorem. So theorem they have asked it.
This paper looks confusing. It takes time to figure out Hindi and English.
This year they have done one side Hindi and one side English. This year.
Yes, ma'am. I saw the paper. Left side Hindi and right side English.
Yeah. This is this year paper.
CBSE is not all CBSE schools are English medium.
Yeah, there are few schools are Hindi medium. I think so this year also it was not there. Prove that tangents of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Yeah, here. Prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are supplementary or subtends equal angle. No, this is the second question. Other question is there. This is not the theorem. Angle between two tangents drawn from an external point to the circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line journey. This is a 1 mark question actually. They have asked it for 3 marks. 3 or 5. 4 marks. This is actually a 1 mark question. That is what I will tell you the next one. This proof is also everywhere. Last year paper was completely exemplar paper. This was question I told you. It is from last 3 years they have asked this question. The cloud question that I told you. Yes, we have solved 2 days before. This is also a very important question. Cloud question of application of trigonometry.
All the geometry.
Or questions will be there.
Yeah, or are there? All questions will be there.
How many? Like how many?
It depends on the person who has this one given this set this paper.
is this like set A or something, or
This is for Bangalore region.
Bangalore? You don't get like set A, set B or something. It's the
There
same.
are set A, set B, set C, but there are only 10% difference. Mostly as set, only 10% differ.
Ma'am, the questions will be shuffled now, ma'am.
Yeah, shuffled. And 10% difference are there. 1-2 questions are different.
Is it the same for every subject, ma'am, or it
Yes,
differs?
every subject it is.
This time math was tough, ma'am.
Math was complete and exemplar.
Science was tough. Science was tough, ma'am.
Science was, yeah, tricky. Much more trickier. Done this one. Now from this, there are two more proofs we can do. That is, when we prove these two triangles are congruent, then we can tell that this angle is equal to this angle by CPCT. These two angles are equal, as well as this angle, and this angle is also equal. So this you have to remember. When the two tangents are drawn from an external point, then the line joining the center and that external point divides the angle subtended by two tangents and divides the angle subtended by the two tangents at the center. This line subtends equal angle. This is the tangents are subtending angle at the center, that is AOB is the angle subtended by two tangents at the center, that is get bisected. So these two angles are equal because they are CPCT, means they are the parts of the congruent triangles. And even the two tangents inclined and makes the angle APB with each other. So that angle is also bisected by the line joining the center and the external point. Clear? So this thing we are using many places. That is not a theorem. You have to prove by congruency and then we are using it. So also angle AOP is equal to angle BOP, as well as APO is equal to angle BPO, both by CPCT.
So for APO, what if you have to prove that APO is equal
CPCT.
to no, I mean, how is the question being formed? Like, prove the.
They will give the statement that is the two tangents inclines, or this one, the line joining the center and the external point is bisects the angle made by the tangents. Okay, this is not a theorem. We have to use, we have to derive it, prove it, and then we can use it. As well as now, see that question that I was telling, it was a 4 mark they have given. It is actually this is an external point P. This is O, A, O, B. What they have told here, it is the angle. What was the question?
Supplementary or something.
Yeah, supplementary angle. Proper statement I will tell you. Prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to the circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact at the center. That means the angle between two tangents, that is APB, is supplementary to the angle subtended by line segments, these AP and PB, joining the points of contacts. So OA and OB, they make angle AOB. Now these two angles are supplementary. Prove that angle between two tangents drawn from an external point to the circle. These are the two tangents AP and PB to the circle. Angle between them is angle APB, is supplementary to the angle subtended by line segments joining point of contact at the center. line segment joining point of contact. So what is a point of contact? A and B. They are joining the lines at the center. That is AO and OB are the two lines. These line segments makes the angle. So this is the angle made by them. So these two angles are supplementary. How to prove?
Construction and
X plus X
congruency.
No
Ma'am.
construction, nothing is needed.
X plus Y plus Y.
What is X plus X? Where is the X plus X?
Ma'am, the angle at O is like bisects. The line bisects
Not
towards.
no.
I know this, ma'am.
Angle
Ma'am, opposite.
So one marker I told you. What is this angle? OAP is
Oh, 90.
90 degree.
OBP.
90.
OB is 90.
OAPB is what? What is it?
Quadrilateral.
Sum of all angles?
360.
360. Out of these two?
180, 360.
180 or 360, Vanika?
360, 360.
So why you're confused?
No, I'm not confused.
So full sum is 360. Out of
The
these two
opposite
are
is 180.
90. 90.
90 and 90, 180.
One-
So 360 minus 180 is how much?
180.
180.
That means sum of these two is 180.
Yes.
Are they supplementary?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. Angle OAP is equal to angle OBP, that is equal to 90. Tangent property. Write down that question, draw a diagram and prove.
Can you repeat? Your voice was not clear for me.
Angle OAP and OBP is 90.
Yes, ma'am.
OAPB is a quadrilateral. So angle O plus angle A plus angle B plus angle P is equal to 360. Angle sum property.
Oh, okay. Since A and B are 90 degrees, then the remaining O and P are going to be complementary. Sorry, supplementary.
Supplementary. So angle O plus angle P is equal to 360 minus 180, which is equal to 180.
Ma'am, is this the most straightforward way this question is asked?
See now, you have seen the question just now.
Because if the proof is so easy, then the question might be twisted so that the kids might get confused.
Yeah,
That's
they're
just what
confused, no, because they are not able to understand the question properly easily. And it is not in NCERT. No, it is there, it is there, it is there. This is also there. And the exam, this one. 12.2, it is there.
Ma'am, is this a theorem or?
No, it's not there. It is one of the questions.
In this whole chapter, we just have to use the tangent property.
Couldn't come again?
No. So in the whole chapter, we only have to like be thorough with the tangent property.
Yes, tangent properties, but for that you are applying Pythagoras theorem also. Somewhere similarity is needed, somewhere congruence is needed, somewhere we have to use trigonometry also. Somewhere these earlier circle properties we are using.
Ma'am, trigonometry in circles.
Yes, it is needed. 90 degrees there. No, one of the angle is 90 degrees. Then you can use it. Sine cos, we are using it. We have to use it. 100 questions we are solving on this paper question, but on this chapter. They are short, but they're not so lengthy questions. Clear this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll start the this one. after the tomorrow itself. Tomorrow you will complete the paper very faster because it is a small test. After that, we'll continue with this. Few questions we will take tomorrow.
So how much time do we have for the test tomorrow?
Test will be 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Okay, ma'am.
This test will be 20 marks, I think. So it is 20 to 25 marks, that's it.
After that, we have 1 hour class.
Till 8:30 we will take it.
Okay, ma'am.
If you submit faster.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. You can leave now.